and welcome to Let's Bleepin Play. I am Sean the Dragon.
I'm Ganasty Gamason.
I'm Insomniac Thomas because I can't sleep.
Nasty Gamason was so good.
I'm glad I went with that over the other one I was going to say, which I will save for later.
We are playing one of my all-time favorite games, Spyro the Dragon. Yes, we couldn't contain it just to a podcast episode. It needed to be so much more.
What, Sean the PlayStation whore likes a PlayStation game? Uh-oh.
And we're already off to a banging start.
All right, guys,
happened?
this is going to be cut out. We'll be back. And we're back.
And we're back.
It's a Christmas miracle.
My goodness, we have had quite the adventure.
When it rains, it pours, baby.
Guys, I love this
Let's,
game so much. In the world of dragons.
we're just to sum it up, these two are going to have fun editing this.
Hi, Jesus.
I love MTV's The Real World.
Yeah,
with
so
dragons.
so this is like Sean said, this is the first game we've played that has been both a podcast episode and
A full
LP.
one-player LP, because we technically did do Halo, but that
I was
like
going
the
to say,
small
that
part,
doesn't
but
sound
a
but,
full
right.
but,
LP.
but that's multiplayer. That's not the main mode. I mean, it might as well be. I don't care.
It's not the story mode, rather.
Right? Yeah. So
no threat.
I
He's really ugly.
Yeah, I won't say what Sean's original LP plan was, but it was genuinely like up until I want to say a week before that Sean is planning on doing this. He's planning on,
And then I'm just like, guys, I want to play Spyro, so I'm gonna play Spyro.
Okay.
It was like, I bet.
I mean,
Alright.
it was Sean's choice, so we were kind of at his whim.
Yeah. And again, the benefit of this being both a podcast episode and an LP now is that we all have technically played this game, not fully,
But we have, yes.
All right, first dragon.
but we all actually know what's going on here.
Oh, well, that was easy.
All right, we won the game, lads.
Thank you for rescuing me. I know that's not what he sounds like.
Back when Universal games were awesome,
What do you mean back when?
because you had Crash Bandicoot and Spyro the Dragon.
All right, were they?
Yeah, they were both Universal.
Both
I
Universal.
know they were both Universal. What I was gonna ask was, did they come out the same year?
No,
Well,
this-
there's an advertisement for Warped in the manual if you want to look at it.
No, yeah, I
So
was
that
kind
would be no.
No, Crash 1 was 1995. This was 1998,
Alright,
the same
remember-
year as Crash Warped.
All right.
Okay.
All right. I am probably not going to go for a whole perfect run, but I am going to do a lot of completion stuff early on because I have played this game a lot. Oh, well, hi. Hi, Delbin. I'd like to rescue you.
Where's Nasty?
So I told these guys beforehand how I got into this game was we had the demo disc with the PlayStation that came with it.
God, man.
Played with Spyro. This was not a dragon in the demo disc. So getting the game, there were big differences. This dragon was not in the demo disc.
Really?
Yep.
That's weird.
Also, there's an
They-
entire world that isn't in the demo disc. Like it's
Well, that makes
They-
more
they-
sense.
well, like like you like entrance, you couldn't get into it. It was just a blocked off passageway in. The reason the dragon wasn't in the demo disc. Oh, give me all the treasure. I'm gonna remember that L2 and R2 are my camera, so I gotta remember
That's
that.
so weird.
Yeah,
that's-
that's early PlayStation.
Yep. So I keep trying to hit the other stick. So, all right. He told me to jump on the stones.
Yeet.
Doop,
Yeet.
doop,
Yeet.
doop.
Yeah, so Sean has said that his history with Spyro is he got the demo disc, thought it was great, got the game. And then did you play any of the other ones?
I have played a little bit of Ripto's Rage. My sister played it more than I did because she was the Spyro. Like she played Spyro more than I did. Like that was her.
Wow.
Yeah, like the original copy of Spyro, which isn't this one, was hers. She's the one who bought it back in the day. But I was the first one to clear Spyro out. I think she was the first one to beat the game back in the day, for us. But I 100%ed Spyro back in the day.
Interesting.
All right.
But yeah.
Hey, it's you!
I played Ripto.
It is not. That is misspelled. Heretic.
I played a bit of Ripto, and I also played a bit of it's Season of.
Year of the Dragon.
No, it's not. It's the first Game Boy game. Season of
Ice.
There we go. Yes. And that was like, I was like, oh, I think Spyro's bad now.
Oh.
Well, Season of Fire is apparently better. The
Yeah,
sequel to it. So
Look at all these thieves. These thieving Norks. They need to be burned.
It's actually Gnorks.
Quiet, you.
I want to get that dick out of your mouth.
Wow.
So yeah, that's Sean's history with Spyro. My history with Spyro is, boy, I like Crash Bandicoot.
I'm still hung up about like, wow, you played this first on a demo disc.
Yeah.
Do those even exist anymore?
Not really. I also the demo disc also had Crash Warped on it, I believe.
That would make sense.
So that
was the same year. So
yeah. It's also where I played Cool Borders, which was obviously a game I've talked about on the podcast that I had. Cool Borders 3, NFL Game Day 97, which my brother and I played a ton, was on that. Gran Turismo 2 was on that demo disc. Tomb Raider, I don't remember which Tomb Raider, but one of them was on it. Medieval was on that demo disc.
Ooh.
And Brave Fencer Musashi, which is a very expensive game these days, and a game I wish I could get a hold of.
Yeah, Brave Fencer Musashi is expensive as shit.
I would love that game. We loved playing that game.
Curious about how expensive this is.
Very.
Last time I
Just say
checked,
that.
it was when I looked at it, it was like 100 something.
How-
I just loved that I could burn things and it would react.
What's it called again?
Brave Fencer Musashi.
Like there are a fair amount of Musashi games, but that one was just
Yeah, like what's the sequel? It's called Loyal Samurai Musashi or whatever.
yeah, things like that. And then there's been multiple other Musashi games just in time. I think there's one just called Musashi.
Yeah, here's a copy for $160.
Oh, maybe it's gone down a little in price.
I was gonna
really?
say I remember seeing some for going for like 500 or something.
It looks the cheapest one that I'm seeing, and this is disc only, is only $37.95.
Boy,
Well,
I say only. That is a bit.
that's a disc only, and what condition is it in?
yeah.
Description says tested works.
Yeah,
So
that
we're
could mean
going
a
off
lot.
that- we're
That could
going
mean
off
I
that
went to the
word.
that could mean I went to the main menu screen. I'm like, well, it didn't crash.
It's kind of hard to gauge.
Also, I know you guys have played it there, but I love the one-ups. That they peer out at you.
Yeah. It's a little hard to gauge in the picture because PS1 discs are dark
Yeah,
on
they're
the
black.
underside, so it's kind of hard to tell. But from the one picture that he showed of the other side, it looks all right.
All right, I need
Fair enough.
10 more.
Maybe he doesn't know what he has. If that's the case, I wish more sellers were like that.
You want more ignorant sellers?
You're goddamn right. I'm still trying to find f***ing Wario World for a price that doesn't gouge me.
Yay! All right, one last thing to clear out the home world of the first land.
It's like
this
a
dragon.
That's like a
Argus.
That's like a Reddit story that I heard once where a guy was like, I bought a guitar from someone. He bought it for like $200, and then it turned out it cost like 15 grand or something like that. And the seller found out about it after he bought it and was like, I want that. And I was like, no, I already bought it from you.
All right, so we have
Okay,
our
15
options.
grand.
Do we want to go to Stonehill? Do we want to go to the Dark Land? I don't remember what it's called. Dark something. Do we want to go to the town square, or do we want to do the flight level?
I like shapes. Let's go to Town Square.
That's harmony!
Well, ask a dumb question.
You know what? Fair enough.
It's up to you. So
I mean, I especially the first two like full worlds of this game, I know every secret. Once we get
they're not
into
secrets anymore.
Magic Crafters, I start to lose my like 100% memory, because that's when it gets harder in things. But there are also in this game there are 3 different butterfly chickens. Here's the ones that are actual chickens.
well done.
Did we mention in the episode how banging the soundtrack is?
We did a little bit,
Probably.
but yeah, the
'Cause it
soundtrack
is
is
pretty
great.
good.
All right, what is it?
Is the guy from the police that did the?
Welcome to
I
Town
do not
Square,
remember.
Spyro.
That is a British ass dragon. Like, goddamn.
Use the L2 and
R2
R2
buttons?
buttons to get a good look.
And Spyro's like, buttons? L2
Yes,
and R2?
Use the L2 and R2 buttons. What? You mean look around? Yeah, do that.
Stupid cow.
Whoa, Sean, cool it,
Stupid cow,
cool
that's-
it.
Okay. I'll let Sean have his fun.
Thank you.
Boingy, boingy. What's in the chest?
What do you think?
What's in the box?
Money,
What?
which, fair enough.
The box.
Because
Whoa,
in classic 90s platformer fashion, the bad guy stole all of Blank's person's storehouse. Just the difference in this game, it's jewels that have been stolen, whereas in Donkey Kong, it's bananas.
I was thinking the same. I was thinking.
As,
Bananas.
that's...
Which is kind of like money to Donkey Kong, I think.
Well,
No, I think
doesn't
it's
he have
just
banana?
food.
Doesn't he have banana coins?
I think the coins. I think the bananas are just food.
Well, the banana coins don't start existing until Donkey Kong Country 2.
Okay, so then they just don't have currency in Donkey Kong Country
Which,
1.
makes sense.
Oh, I wish I could live in.
I'll
Donkey
save
Kong
you, Nork.
Country.
You're welcome.
You saved me.
Also, these ones, I bet I could... Come on. Look how... Well, my fire don't do it. All right, I'll ram them with my...
You hard-headed son of a gun.
That is me.
How? Wait. No. No, he has, technically. I was about to ask how come Spyro hasn't had, like, a cartoon show. But technically, he kind of does.
I mean, he's kind of the main character of the Skylander show.
Yeah, it's like, it
That's
depends on how...
kinda it.
It depends on, like, how much we consider Skylanders a Spyro thing.
Which I don't.
I
so.
don't either, but also it was for a while the only Spyro stuff we were getting.
He got sacrificed to the altar of Skylanders.
All right, I rescued Alvar.
Yet he still has more rights. He still has more claim to a cartoon than Crash Bandicoot does.
Yep.
He was in an episode of the Spyro show.
I'm aware.
I'm becoming to get winded. Oh, he said a little bit winded.
Fake fan, fake fan!
How dare you?
All right, well, see, I can just run home and go back, see, but there's stuff up there, so we gotta go this way.
This way, chickens. Are they like the chickens in Zelda where, like, you'll get attacked by 1,000 chickens?
No.
I mean, Link didn't have fire
All right.
Well, if you have the
built into him.
This mother
gonna say, if
is
you have the-
taunting me.
If you have the fire rod. Oh, this bastard. Wow, that was fast. Oh, I thought you had to hit him multiple times.
No.
Okay, I don't know where I got that from then.
Don't worry, there'll be ones that I will be very frustrated at later.
I was gonna say, you hit that guy like he was barely moving.
Get around.
Just Spyro.
Spyro, bud. Spyro, are you cool?
Get off the wall, Spyro.
That's my favorite Michael Jackson album.
I always get to the end of this level and have to go back because I seem to never get like one jewel like right in the corner. So I think I've got the ones that I usually miss.
Oh, I hate when that happens when you're like, I've got everything else. There's just one thing I'm missing. Where is it?
Again, that Crash Bandicoot syndrome.
Ugh.
You got everything, but you missed one box. God damn it.
Yeah.
Especially in Crash 4. That shit
I've
is
heard
like
it's-
PTSD.
I've heard it's really bad in 4.
Well, because in 4, the first level, it's like 170 boxes. Oh my god.
All right. Oh, good. We found Thor.
Found the God of Thunder.
Hooray.
Why is he a dragon?
Now we can go star in a middling movie series.
And now all he had to say was, "Thank you for releasing me."
Thank you
Anyway,
for release.
let's see.
A lot of them will say that.
I have 190 out of 200 treasure. I've got the 1 egg and all dragons. So I'm going to assume this is the last 10. It is. Yay.
Wabamo.
Look at that. Town square. All right,
Oh,
Ma-
God. Spyro, don't get too dizzy.
All right, Mason. Do you want to go to the dark world or...
Well, technically, I chose this part.
All right.
Give it to Thomas.
What were the options again?
The flight level, I don't remember what it's, dark something, and...
The Dark Tower, my favorite Stephen King movie.
And Stonehill.
Stonehill's literally right there, so just go right there.
All right, we'll do Stonehill. I found no new treasure.
Did either of you watch The Dark Tower?
I did. It's bad.
I watched the one clip where Idris Elba does cool stuff with the gun.
Idris Elba is awesome in the movie.
Well, Idris Elba is just awesome in general.
And he so wanted to be in that movie. He lobbied and wanted to be a part of it and everything. And
I mean, he got to be kind of the main hero.
anyway, Bahram you.
What?
It would be 8 years before you were born.
What was that? What?
Babe!
Oh, never seen it.
You just watched that a couple days ago.
I did.
Really?
Yeah. Well, thank God I'm very much on Letterboxd.
I was about to say, 'cause I check every once in a while because I'm curious. It's like, what are they watching recently? I still haven't watched anything since last week, 2 weeks ago. I think when I watched Nemo and Dory back to back.
I watched one of them days just last night. So
Oh, how was that?
it's actually pretty funny.
Is it funny? I might end up seeing that.
After you freed all the dragons, pass the
Oh, what is
Vortex.
this jaw doing?
thingamajig.
Yeah, it's just
It'll take
scales.
you back to the artisan home. But first, let me tell you a story.
He sounds like
But first, let me tell you a story. No thanks, gotta go. Anyway.
Anyone
no thanks,
ever,
futures now, old man. Anyways,
anyone ever play Zelda Wind Waker?
Yes.
Where
no.
there's an old man has the chance to tell you a story, and you have the options of yes, absolutely, I'd love to listen to your story, or That's all I could think of.
No, turn.
turn around. Every now and then I get a little.
Oi.
Oh, good. I went back and got that one treasure that would have.
And I need Spyro tonight.
If, honest to God, if it were me playing this game, I would have missed that treasure, but seen it as I'm going up and no.
All right.
How did he get down there?
Well, he was down there when everyone got frozen.
Yeah, but how did he get
But
down
he
there?
had Spyro
first
bending
place?
down saved him from getting frozen.
Yes.
Okay.
Is he gonna?
Well, it's Gavin.
Gavin. It's an oddly normal name for a dragon.
Dragonfly Spyro. His color indicates his power. When he eats butterflies, he stays strong.
Can't wait for the next dragon, Bob.
There has to be a Dragon Bob. Please. Whee!
Despite all my Spyro the Dragon knowledge of this game, I don't remember the dragon names. I think it's this one.
I
Next.
wouldn't have put it past you if you did, to be honest.
No, if this was an RPG, he'd remember all the names.
No, I'm really bad at names.
Did Spyro ever get an RPG?
No.
Yes.
Maybe. I don't know. Yes, no, maybe. I don't know. Could you repeat the question?
I think his Nintendo DS game is kind of an RPG, but I don't know for certain.
All right, this is
There's
not,
a
is this
gem
Bob?
back there.
No, this is Lindar.
When you free a dragon or step on one of their platforms, you're saving your progress. That could be useful if you run into trouble. Not that
Are you gonna
You'll
run
get-
it? Are you
you'll
gonna
get
run into trouble,
reincarnated.
Sean?
Spyro.
Imagine being like, hey, if you want to save your game, stand here. My what?
No, there was a...
So yeah, the fairy will save the game. The fairies just kind of are here. They become story important in later Spyro games.
Was there a gem back there? Or did you collect it?
It's possible.
What was
Sparks
it?
might not have. I think I got them all.
I wonder what the first.
Okay, my bad.
No, you're fine.
I wonder what the first game with auto saving was.
I don't know.
Technically, well, it doesn't save like your file. Technically, in this game, just stepping on a dragon does. That's where you will start the next time if you die. That's where you will start.
Video game with auto saving.
All right.
So again, although I have played this game and I meant to go and start playing the rest of the series, I did not. So
you're like me as a kid.
yeah, pretty much.
I'm gonna go play more Spyro, or I just keep playing Spyro.
Except I didn't even get that far.
But what if I played Spyro, the first Spyro again, and disguised it as
Ow!
another Spyro game? Delightfully devilish, Seymour.
Rude. All right, I gotta go get some butterflies for mine. Here you go. Eat a butterfly.
Yeah,
Now
sure.
you
You
another
call
one?
this Spyro 3, even though it's clearly Spyro 1.
I think I got everything around here. But let's
It's just Crash as Super Nintendo Chalmers.
Yes.
Whoa! So he's dumb enough he'd fall for it.
Okay, and then around. Blah.
At this time of year, at this time of day, localized entirely within your PlayStation. Yes.
The Spyro Crash crossover. This time of day, localized entirely within the files of Toys for Bob. Yes, may I see it? No.
Pressing the triangle button to drop down in mid-flight.
It's weird that I think Crash is more popular, but Spyro has the more dedicated fan base.
I think so. But also, I think because a lot of that is because Skylanders was big.
Skylanders
Also
is
furries.
huge. Oh.
And Spyro being a part of Skylanders, and in a lot of ways the main part of Skylanders.
In the beginning, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He kind of less so as Skylanders went on.
Yeah, he was always still there because you could always still play as him, but yeah.
So
It became less.
you know those like
focused.
backyard legends that you're like in the at school, and it's like my dad works at Nintendo and he says that blank can happen. So on the demo disc, we had this legend that but in the real game, you can go beyond this. You can go to these hills.
What would you find in
You
them there hills?
I don't know. Only Insomniac knows that.
Hey, Insomniac, what's beyond the hills in Spyro 3? Shut up, we're making Spider-Man 4
.5.
HD remix
Turbo.
featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series.
Finally. That's what the fans have been crying for.
Is it?
It's what they've been Devil May crying for.
That's harmony!
Mason got my joke.
I got it.
Damn it. I thought I was clever.
You thought you were clever, but it was I. Bad joke.
No, Mason's was worse. So.
Hey, yay. I'm not the worst joke today. All right, and then there's,
That Devil May Cry anime actually kind of looks sick.
I mean,
We'll see.
the game is kind of an anime, so.
Well, there's already a Devil May Cry anime, actually.
All right.
there is.
Yeah, there's an old one from like 2011, I think.
Okay, there's 1, 2, 3.
No, it's not. I don't think it's 2011. I forget when. Exactly.
I need 3 gems.
You need
Back
3
to
more.
the Googles.
I know they're in like a random spot.
Where are they? California.
It was 2007.
Yeah, I thought 2011 sounded too
So I need
late.
2 gems.
So somewhere between the two games, produced by Madhouse.
Right there.
Yeah, the first Devil May Cry anime is something. It's not awful by any means. It's just good. It's just kind of fine, I guess. It kind of does one of those things where it does the video game anime thing from the early 2000s, where it's like, well, we can't just focus on the video game character, so we're gonna make an original character for them to pair up with.
Ooh.
It's not terrible for Devil May Cry because Dark Hollow, that's its name.
All right. Should I Dark Hollow or go to the flight level?
I'd say save the flight level for last. Okay.
I did.
That's what he's doing.
When you said save the flight level, I was like, okay.
Fair enough.
You like save the flight level by doing it now. Oh.
Into the dark hollow he gears.
But yeah, it's not bad in the Devil May Cry anime because it's like he's paired up with like this little girl who's kind of a brat, and they have this kind of fun dynamic because Dante really does not take her shit. It's
kind of like Leon and the president's daughter.
a little bit,
In
yeah.
a way.
And
Wow.
what a
Killed
bitch!
that man.
Just a little fire to the dick. Be a man. But yeah, so it's fine. It's like 12 episodes. It's not
I was
a
gonna
long
say
watch.
yeah. That's why I saw on there. It's only 12 episodes.
Little creatures. Of course, they wouldn't bother me.
It also has video game anime syndrome because I noticed this in a lot of them, where the action sequences are like 2 minutes of an entire episode. It'll be like 2 minutes.
Wow.
Of action.
Yike.
Ow.
Who put that lamp there?
You're gonna give him drain damage.
It's the Inspector Gadget 2-bit. Who put that there?
No.
That's you gotta ram that guy, right?
Nope.
Who installed this button anyways? That'd be you, sir.
Fair enough.
I gotta get him from behind.
Ew.
Gotta burn his ass.
I'm sure someone's into that.
That's harmony!
Is it? Nope. There we go. Got it.
Whee! Do they ever explain why Spyro can't fly?
Because he's a baby dragon. He hasn't learned yet.
Oh. Grow up, Spyro. Jeez.
Ignore the flight levels when he's flying.
He gets powers.
Yeah. He gets fairy magic.
Oh, so it's kind of like how Palutena grants Pit the power of flight.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Except Pit's just kind of a bitch. He just can't fly.
It's the power of God and anime.
Spyro, want to know a secret? Use the
Is this
to zoom in and look around. Oh, your secret's safe with me.
I love it. You want to know a secret? If you use the triangle button, you can look around.
The what?
And he's like, good secret. I love it. Thanks.
What is this? It reminds
Spyro
me.
hates all adults. He's saving them, but he hates all adults.
I mean,
It's like, man, these guys are
Getting at his
dumbasses.
who didn't at his age? I mean,
What age is Spyro supposed to be?
6, I think.
6?
Like the equivalent of a 6-year-old.
Oh.
6 in human years, which I don't know.
I don't know what that is in Dragon. Yeah, I don't know what that is.
490.
All right. These guys have their shields. That guy has his meat.
All right, so we have the dragon game here. Where's Sean Connery?
What? Oh, that took me a second.
It did.
Is that have you ever seen
Dragonheart?
Dragonheart? Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I've also
Is it-
seen. I haven't watched the newer third one because it was apparently awful.
There was a third one.
Yeah, it's recent too.
Oh God.
Is it any good?
I've heard no.
Well, I think he's talking
No,
about the first
the
one.
Oh, the first one.
first
I love Dragon.
I was gonna say I actually really like the first Dragonheart.
I even like the second one. It's got a lot of problems, but I do like the second one.
Dragonheart does have a dumb thing where it's like they try and build up a twist, and it's like there's literally no surprise to this twist.
Yeah.
But I do still like it a lot.
One of my favorite parts in Dragonheart is Dennis Quaid is in the Sean Connery mouth. He was the dragon, and he goes, and he's sitting there, and he's got his sword, basically being like, if you close your mouth, I'll kill you, basically. And so there's at this stalemate, and he's just sitting there, and he looks at, he finds like an arm or a leg, and he goes, oh, Sir Edamir.
Oh, good lord. Sir Eglamour.
And the dragon's like, oh, thank you. That's been bothering me for a long time.
Thank you very much. It's been stuck down there for months.
Yeah, it's like it's been in there a while.
So there are actually 4 sequels.
Of course there are.
It was Dragonheart: A New Beginning in the year 2000.
Which that one is decent. That's the one I was talking about.
Okay.
And then, crap, I clicked away from the
Isn't there an animated one? I feel like there's an animated
there's
one.
What, then
That wouldn't surprise me.
Dragonheart 3: The Sorcerer's Curse was in 2015. That one definitely isn't animated.
Big enemies like this grow up with a
And
club that
then
cannot be
in
stopped.
2017,
With a
Dragonheart
quick flame.
Battle for the
That should be
Heartfire. That one had Patrick Stewart in it.
Well, I mean, Pat doesn't say no very often.
Fair enough.
He really does.
And then the
He
latest
was
one.
in the Emoji Movie
the,
as Poop.
and the latest one was
There was a time where we could guess if God had abandoned us. That made it certain.
and the latest one was Dragonheart Vengeance in 2020.
Huh. Well, things that I didn't want to know, that there were more Dragon Hearts. But we have completed 3 levels in the first world. What will we do next time on Let's Bleepin' Play?